Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Mavens. I'm Carsen Green.
And I'm Annie Janes, and you're listening to our Movie Maven's Diary.
Dear Diary.
Last week you said I'm tired of searching for a show that doesn't exist. Let me return to an old comfort that is Game of Thrones. And I just wanted to check in. How's that going?
Okay, well, okay, let me just say that season 1 and season 4 of Game of Thrones is perfect television. There could not be more perfectly written television than season 1 and season 4 of Game of Thrones.
Can you remind me, season 4, what the big thing that happens in that is?
The Purple Wedding.
Purple Wedding?
Yeah, Joffrey and Marjorie.
Okay.
Tyrion goes to Westeros.
Okay.
Or Easteros, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Sansa goes to the Vale. So she leaves King's Landing, goes to the Vale with Littlefinger. And Arya begins her journey to Braavos. And then, Jon Snow is like fighting White Walkers.
And Dany?
She is in... Oh my gosh, what is that place called? The place with like the giant pyramid. And she's like in the pyramid and there's like master. She like has freed all the slaves and all the masters with the gold faces.
Yeah, she's freed the slaves. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wow. It's weird that I don't remember this very well. I feel like the specifics of the later seasons, I don't recall. I feel like I maybe have watched seasons 1 through 3 twice, but not 4.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting to say that is peak TV, and as well as season 1. When did you start noticing the fall off, or what happened next?
Well, thank you so much for asking. I think what happened was I was just getting a little fatigued of, like, there's not a protagonist in this show. And the way that they write around that is to just kill anyone that you think could be the protagonist.
Anyone you're hoping for?
Yeah, the one that you're rooting for. And that just, like, the buildup of that disappointment whenever you're binge watching the show, it just becomes like, why am I watching this? It just feels a little like, what? I'm not rooting for anyone. It gets to a point where you have to stop investing in the characters. And at that point, it's like, why am I watching this show if I don't like anyone and I can't root for anyone? Because at the end of season 5, they literally kill Jon Snow. They literally kill him. Spoiler alert, the motherfucker dies.
Spoiler alert, but not for long, no?
I mean, no. But you don't know that because it's the finale of season 5. You don't know that.
But if you're binging, it's like the time it takes for you to, get over that is so much faster than waiting for the new season to come out. But this is interesting, like the fact that you're watching it at an accelerated pace.
Yeah.
Is probably making that feeling worse of like these deaths are coming quickly. Whereas
yes,
watching it when it was coming out week to week or when I was reading it, it's like the deaths were really impactful because I just was like, oh, they can't do that. They can't kill Ned Stark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, they did.
Right. But now that's more of a detriment as you binge it. But I feel like the quality of the show also just got worse. Were you noticing that, or was it just purely the deaths that were bothering you?
No, I mean, I have a number of grievances. I think also it just like, instead of investing in character development, as I said, because they're just killing them, they're killing all of our favorite characters, we're experiencing a lot more violence. Like, the first few seasons are obviously violent. There's a lot of violence, but I think like they just started adding on to it to where like you can't go an episode without seeing someone get their guts slashed out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like incredibly gratuitous violence. It felt like there just did kind of like okay, let's set the characters down and let's ramp up the just straight up murder, bloodiness of it all, battles. That also got really fatiguing.
Yeah.
I mean, like I of course, like I'm don't love watching violence, but I can if it's in service to a story. But it just felt like it was just getting gratuitous, and it felt almost lazy. Like, instead of having the characters talk, let's just have the mountain squeeze his head like a grape. How about we do that?
Okay, that was an iconic moment, though, I will say. That's a moment that stuck with me.
Bro, I screamed.
Yeah. And that was story related because it wasn't anybody's guy. Mm-hmm. Anybody's head, he was squeezing like a grape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it's crazy.
Okay, well, Game of Thrones is done. You're done. Back on the shelf.
Yeah. Yeah. I also just like don't want it to get bad. Like, I love season 1. I love season 4. Season 5 was like teetering. I can't watch it get bad. So I'm just going to leave it.
Did it get you through at least? At the very least, did it get you through?
Yes, but dear listener, I am looking for a show. Please write to me. Call me. I'll send a raven.
Oh, man. Well, I watched a new show that I don't know that I can recommend to you.
Bummer.
It's an easy recommendation, but I don't know that I can recommend it to you, like, as someone who you don't love TV, you have a high standard, and this show hasn't, in my opinion, shown itself to be very special yet, and that show is called The Franchise.
The Franchise. And I keep this is fun.
I keep getting it confused with Industry, but it's called The Franchise. It's on Max, and it's created by Armando Iannucci, who is like one of the minds behind Veep, as well as the director Sam Mendes, who did like 1917. He's just a director. And The Franchise is about the film industry. And we're following a first AD, a first assistant director, and the crew of a movie. And the movie seems to be like a spin-off within a Marvel type universe.
Okay, I think I've heard of this. This is all ringing a bell.
And so it's kind of making fun of that at times. And it's like, it's funny that it's not a Marvel movie, but it's like one of the spin-offs of the Marvel movies, and how serious they're taking it.
This is a comedy. This show is a comedy.
This is a comedy. Okay, yeah. And because of the Armando Iannucci behind it, it is a comedy that's really fast paced, like where everyone's talking nonstop. It's trying to do a lot of jokes per minute. And it's starring Richard E. Grant, who we love.
I love him. Yes, I love him. Okay.
It also has Lolly I don't know how to say her last name. Adefope from Shrill. She was the roommate from Shrill. And Billy Magnuson, who is like he always plays the dumb blonde buff guy who was in oh my god, that show where the girl was like trapped in a simulation. Wow, I forgot about that show. He's also in Game Night. And then Daniel Bruhl, who is like one of the Nazis from Inglourious Bastards. So, and Hamish Patel, who was Jeevan from Station 11.
Okay.
So, cool cast. Love Richard E. Grant, though, number one. And he is the one making me laugh the most. At the end of each episode, they have like interviews with the actors as if it's like the Access Hollywood, or I don't know, those like interview shows that will play maybe before the movie shows or as marketing promotional material. And what it seems to me is they often just let Richard E. Grant just like monologue, just like rattle off. It feels very improvised. It's really funny.
Okay.
But aside from those moments, the show hasn't been super hilarious, and it hasn't pulled me in. It hasn't showed itself to be extra special. Watching a film crew is trippy at times. Like they're using lingo. This is like this isn't my everyday because I don't get to do this every day, but this is my, 12 days out of my year look like this show, a much smaller degree, but still, like, it's strange. It's strange to see. So if you're curious about the film industry, what it's like day to day, this show I feel like is a good example of it. But I've been rewatching Veep. Okay.
I kind of wanted to rewatch Veep, but I haven't watched it since you know who got elected. How does it feel? How does it feel in a post Veep world?
It's great. I would fully recommend this. I would fully recommend a Veep rewatch. It's so fucking funny.
It is so funny.
I don't laugh more at a lot of other shows, and the amount of jokes per minute mean that I have missed a lot of them. So like a rewatch is really worth it because I'm picking up on a ton of things.
Bro, Tony Hale in that show might be literally one of my favorite performances ever.
Dude, he is, I think, my favorite character in the show. And if I'm laughing out loud, I feel like most of the time it's at him. It's at his responses.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Or just his person. Like, he has he has such good physical comedy. He's so funny.
He is so funny.
I love him.
Post era. I don't know. It just feels like it's kind of wild. It's like poignant and so like it predicted things that are crazy that it shouldn't have predicted probably. But so far I feel like I don't know, 3 seasons in, 4, 5.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm burning through it. I'm really loving it. And it's great. And it's showing me that the franchise is not as funny or as good. So I recommend a Veep rewatch. Okay. I don't know that I recommend the franchise yet. If I return to it, I will let you know.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to check out Veep. I'm going to go. I loved that show while it was airing. I'm going to watch it. Okay, I'm going to watch it. You've inspired me. Well, speaking of Max, I watched the Max original movie, Caddo Lake. Yes.
Okay. Max was pushing this on me big time, but I never pressed play, and I haven't heard anybody really talk about it.
Well, so it's with, what is that guy's name?
Dylan something?
Yes. He's so cute. He's just like very easy to watch. Okay, so let me tell you about the movie a little bit. So think like swamp. Okay, we're in like deep Louisiana. Like it's like, and it's got maybe some like witchcraft. It's got some mysticism. Like something is going on in this swamp.
Okay.
But nothing directly involving the characters at the beginning. It's very much like Midnight Special. I got a lot of Midnight Special vibes, and the number of characters is really small. So it just feels like kind of one of those movies. But what happens is we get some time loops, which are really fun to explore. And we essentially get like it centers around this family who we don't realize is a family because they're not a family in this timeline. They're a family in a different timeline that they all kind of a little bit get to explore because they get lost in the swamp.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was kind of a sci-fi element to this.
Oh, yeah, dude. It is full sci-fi.
I am much more interested now. This is
really
intriguing
liked it.
me. This is intriguing me.
It was really easy to watch. There was some really great performances. And yeah, this story was fun enough to like, I was excited watching it. I was like, okay, like, oh my God, wait, like putting all the pieces together. It was fun. Yeah. I recommend, it's a soft recommend if you have time.
Okay. Well, I'm more interested now that I know it's not just swamp.
No,
It's
no,
more than
it's
Swamp.
definitely it's more than Swamp. That's what I mean in like Midnight Special. Like there's some sci-fi,
Okay.
but in yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. Give it
I'm
a shot.
interested. Okay, so I watched a movie that was actually a part of our fall movie classics, horror movie
Okay.
classics that was not voted on, that I had not seen, and that is The Craft.
Oh my god. Okay.
And I had fun. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
The Craft didn't hit me and like isn't going to be for me as special as my other fall movie rotations. Like when I missed out on Practical Magic, and having seen that late, still am like, wait, no, this movie's great. I would watch this again. This feels like one that's going in my repertoire of personal classics. The Craft, I don't feel the same about that. I didn't like it as much. And I think most of that is because I don't know, the characters were actually kind of lame to me. The main character was kind of the biggest dud.
Yeah.
They definitely should have just made it about Queen Witch Bitch, like number one Queen Witch Bitch. The most important, interesting person in the movie.
Yeah.
She actually had a more interesting storyline as well. Like she had more of a backstory. But I had fun. Nonetheless, I don't know that I would recommend it if you're in my position of, like, I don't know that it's a classic that people need to see.
Yeah.
Like the moments where it felt very like #iconic were few and far in between compared to, say, like when I saw Clueless, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think it is?
What?
It is written and directed by men. And
oh, yikes.
And I think like you can pick up on that vibe and that energy.
Grody. This is a chick movie.
Yeah, it should have been it should have brought like better feminine energy. That's what it was. It felt kind of typical a lot of times. It felt kind of typical.
You know what's interesting?
Yeah.
Is a couple of years, I haven't seen this for a long time. I remember like really liking it because it felt like a cult movie. Like it felt like, okay, I'm watching something important. But a couple of years ago, I had tickets to go see it at a screening like in October, maybe, or like in September or October. So it was definitely like a spooky season vibe. And I didn't see it. I like did something else.
Yeah.
But even though I had tickets.
Yeah.
And then same thing last year, I feel like either I had tickets or someone invited me and they had tickets and I didn't go. So it's like I also don't have that like super personal attachment to it. Maybe it's just maybe it's just a seasonal movie. Maybe we are past the season of The Craft.
We might be. Like there was only a few moments that I felt were like truly could latch onto the culture. But aside from that, it was just kind of ordinary. So
damn,
that was The Craft. Glad we watched. Our viewers, listeners, whatever, voted Twilight instead. I had more fun with Twilight.
Okay, well, speaking of a little bit of a dud, I watched Anna Kendrick's directorial debut, Woman of the Hour.
Oh, I'm so glad you did that so I didn't have to.
Yeah, I watched it on Netflix. Okay. It is really beautiful. You can tell, like, she really cared about what she was doing. It was like it seemed very careful, and I could tell that she had a vision, which I appreciate. I liked seeing the direction on screen. That being said, the source material was just not there. It was like almost not even a story. It was so like the premise is there's a serial killer. This is apparently a true story. There is a serial killer who is murdering women, and this woman goes on a dating show She's an actress who can't get an acting job, so her agent gets her a job on a dating show. And this is like set in the late 70s, early 80s.
Oh.
And she gets a date with the serial killer. But the way that the story is told is like so convoluted, and we don't have a main character. Like, obviously the movie is called Woman of the Hour, and so she should be our main character, but she just simply is not. We don't spend enough time with her. We don't get any sort of real story about her. And then we spend some time with the serial killer, and we see him like commit murders, but they're depicted in a way that's like really artistic and like not scary or like threatening, I guess.
And I read something about Anna Kendrick trying to depict the story / maybe the murders in a different way. Like she's trying to make it less, I don't know, more like from through the eyes of a woman, probably.
Yeah, but I mean, she just like softened the blow. And it's like, if we're going to tell a story about a heinous serial killer who was targeting women, like tell the story with your whole chest, you know?
Like don't frost it.
Right. Yeah. It felt very like it just kind of fell flat, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I don't recommend. I don't think that you would like it. I found it kind of boring. It was a definitely like towards like the middle of it, it became a second screen situation.
Ooh, okay. Wow, that is such a good metric. That's such a good review metric. Will we see something from Anna Kendrick again? Do you want to see something from her again?
No, I'd rather see Zoe Kravitz. I'd rather see something else from Zoe Kravitz than Anna Kendrick, for sure.
Okay. Sorry, Anna.
Sorry, girl.
Sorry, girl. Love you, Twilight.
Stop. Anyway, what else from you? What else have you been watching?
I have been consuming a lot of reality TV, so I figured I should fill you in on that.
Okay, please.
Now, you don't consume at all any reality TV. I don't know why I reversed that. You don't consume any reality TV at all, right?
That's true. I have been known to watch a season or two of Amazing Race, a season or two of Big Brother, whatever those like chef shows with Gordon Ramsay, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But not consistently. I don't follow them. No.
Okay. Well, I have been into 3 lately for different reasons. The first one is going to be Love is Blind. I will jump in on this maybe every other season or so because it's too often. And I think the pure reason I like to watch it is for the conversation. I love to read the discourse online after or during. I love to be texting my sister or my friends. Oh my God, who do you think about this? Oh my God, this person sucks. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. This season just wrapped all the way, saw everything, saw the reunion, and oh my God, so many of these couples should not be near each other. And this show is kind of a joke, honestly, at this point.
So what do you think it is? Are they lying?
Yeah, I think it's like yes, everyone's lying, everyone's ingenuine, everyone just wants to be famous. And no, you cannot get married successfully with someone in 3 months. Like, they're like, the experiment is Love is Blind, but the show is like, has way more variables and factors than just that. And they don't even do the blind part very well, in my opinion. So, we'll see if I continue. What gets me back is when I hear a lot of rumbling about it. That's what pulls me back in.
Yeah.
So this season was okay. It's forgettable. I would say don't waste your time. Then the other reality show I'm watching is Survivor, and I'm caught up with that. It's not done yet. I feel like we're 6 or 7 episodes in. I have so much fun with this show. I watched it growing up, and then I took like a decades-long break. and returned
Mm-hmm.
to it maybe last year or the year before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just having a blast and a half. It's so much fun. I love the drama. I love the competitions, and the gameplay of it is like the social gameplay of it to me is really fun and dramatic. And I love that everyone is real people. Like they feel very
Yeah.
real, unlike Love is Blind. Like these are just real people.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of real people, now the third reality show, this is as real as it gets, and this is going to be the Great British Baking Show.
Okay. Oh, yes. This is so wholesome. That's a very wholesome show.
Yes, this show is to regulate my nervous system. This
Yeah.
show is
Mm-hmm.
comforting. It comes out this time of year every year, so it feels very like of the holidays, of the season, like getting cozy and watching people bake. And then I myself bake more this time of year. So I love it. It's so, like you said, wholesome. It brings so much joy to my life. And it's great, comforting TV. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Okay, I love that. Maybe I'll watch this season.
You should. It's just that would be a great show to put on while you're doing homework.
It's never bad.
It's never bad.
Yeah, you never walk away from that show being like, eh.
I know. There's always going to be a contestant that I love. There's always going to be the hosts, Noel and...
So silly.
Oh my gosh, now I'm forgetting her name. I don't know. I love them. I love those two. So, and I never dislike anybody. No one's ever like really annoying or anything. So I just am always having a good time.
I wonder, I have thought about this before. I wonder if it's because it's a British show and it's not American reality TV producers trying to pitch us a villain and trying to pitch us underdogs. It's just like, here's all these really lovely bakers.
I think about that all the time. That has got to play a part in it. Like it's just like where it's coming from is from a more wholesome place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aww.
For sure.
Well, speaking of wholesome, I watched the movie Janet Planet. Well, I'm like halfway through watching it, actually. I still have a little bit left. I'm a little more than halfway through. But I wanted to mention it because it is so your vibe.
Really?
Have you seen this?
No,
Yeah.
I saw it hit Netflix and I got really excited when I saw that, but I thought this movie would be really slow, so I haven't like been motivated to click play.
I mean, it is really slow, but it's also, let me tell you what I mean by it is really your vibe. It gives a very like 8th grade. Like it's just a really simple depiction of girlhood.
Ooh.
And like it's like about a girl and her mom, and they have a summer together, and we're just following them, watching their summer together, and it's just really sweet. Like so far, I mean, hopefully nothing tragic happens, but so far it's just really sweet. We're just watching this 12-year-old girl and her mom. The opening scene, bro, is so funny. The opening scene, she's at camp and she walks. It's set in the 90s also. She walks down. This is not a spoiler. This is literally the opening scene. She walks down to the payphone, like leaves her cabin and walks down to the payphone, calls her mom and says, hi, I'm going to kill myself if you don't come pick me up. And she just hangs up the phone. And then the next scene is her leaving the cabin.
Oh,
so it's
good.
just like a silly, sweet, wholesome, like little kid. Yeah.
Okay, well, that does sound up my alley. You will have to report back.
I will. Yeah.
Because what if shit hits the fan, dude?
I hope not.
I know.
It's just sweet, bro. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I've been watching. Anything else?
I just wanted to give a quick report that I have continued watching The Penguin. I have put 2 more episodes in under my belt because I was trying to see like, well, would you like this? You said you were open to watching it. And I still can't give it the recommend yet because I think that a lot of episodes start slow and don't pull me in for too long. And sometimes by the end, I'm like, oh, that was good. But it's never been good enough to get me to press play again. And then when I do, it takes me a while to get into it. So at this point, I don't know that I would recommend it to you, Carsen. Also, 4 episodes is too much for you to have to get through if it gets better.
That is so true.
But I'll probably keep going. And I'll let you know if I do and how it goes.
Okay. Wow. Thank you. That's so considerate.
You know why? Okay, the reason why I thought maybe you would like it, though.
Yes.
Is because Kristen Milioti, I've never heard her name actually, is in it as like the second in the movie. And that's the lead from Palm Springs.
I love her.
Yeah. Yeah, we really like her. So I thought maybe you'd like it for her, but so far that's not enough. Not enough.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, there's a show out there for me. I'm gonna give Veep a try. Veep, I remember when I was watching it, it was my favorite show. It was hilarious.
It's so funny.
Okay, I'm gonna give Veep a try. Well, thanks for sharing. Anyway, listener, please, for the love of God, write in and tell me what you're watching. Please, we want to know so badly. Recommend us a show. What should we watch next week? Write to us on Instagram at Movie Mavens. Write us an email at moviemavenspodcast@gmail.com. That's it. Movie Mavens all the way out.